Hey, what's up? Hope you're having a great day today. I feel like the other day we were basically overshadowed by the launch of the PRS SE Clio, the Herman Lee signature guitar. But what we didn't pay attention to is that PRS that same day dropped 3 other guitars and an amp. Let's go check them out together, my friend. I'm Jorge Lanzasing now. We break it down, baby. Alright, my friend, thank you so much for being here once again in another video. And as usual, remember to like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube so that you and I can stay in touch with each other. Here we are, my friend. PRS SE.
Another drop.
How many drops has PRS had this year? They will definitely take the cake for the most productive guitar brand of 2025. New models, new covers, new accessories, new pickups, new construction type. So many things. And today is no exception, my friends. So let's just stop the talking, get to the rocking, and check some guitars. So there you go, my friend. And as you can see right here in this smaller banner in the bottom, you can see SE DGT Standard, DGT 15 Combo, SE hollow bodies with updated construction, and then the PRS SE CE Standard Satin. Let's go check them out. SE DGT Standard. And basically the standards is just like a hog top, right? Like basically just a piece of mahogany, no top, nothing basically to make it look good in any way. That's unless, of course, if you like the look of these kinds of woods. Because I mean, it definitely has like its own spark and its charm, you know, like a Junior, for example. But let's check these pictures really quick. But let's stop rambling and check the pictures really quick. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to notice is that they're using the moon inlays. I feel like this is the correct usage for this kind of inlays. If you have like a budget guitar, this is so much better than just the simple dots, in my opinion. So moons, it's already a win in a budget guitar. And then very notable, the usage of speed knobs still in this kind of category of SE. But overall, it looks good to me. I wonder if these are, this have to be the DGT pickups. I was about to ask if this could be other kinds of pickups, but nope. We have the regular PRS tremolo. Do you like this kind of plastics when they're like super rounded like this? I don't know, in my opinion, it like kind of like takes away from the roughness of the instrument. In this case, at least, you know, where we're checking an SE standard. And then we have it, the SE kind of like speed knobby looking things, the moon inlays. What do you think about the moon inlays? Wow, but the fretwork looks fire. Not all of them, but look, most of this looks really, really, really good fretwork. Especially again, if you're talking about a standard, really nice. I like that they still kept the little detail, the design on the trouser cover. They didn't save money there. Great, overall it's looking really nice. Let's see if there's real tangible differences. The PRS SE DGT Standard brings David Gressom's signature model to a stripped-down all-mahogany platform, delivering organic tone, rich resonances, and bold mid-range presence. Built in with solid mahogany body and neck, the SE DGT Standard adds warmth and growl to the model's signature clarity and articulation. And then, of course, we have the push-pull coil tap-in situation, and I guess we have 2 different finishes. Let's go check them out at the bottom. And of course, really quick, let's just check the specs. Like we always see, this is the PRS pattern and tremolo, the regular thing that you're going to see on every SE. The PRS design tuners, same thing. And then the PRS DGT S pickups. But here we are at my favorite part where we get to see the colors. And you know, in this case, we only have 2. The McCarty Tobacco Sunburst, which is like super classic. And then a vintage cherry red. I added the red, but you know, it's vintage cherry red. I want to say that maybe in my opinion, for my susceptibilities, I think like this would be the one for me, just because, I don't know, it's got like this like SG kind of vibe. So in that kind of configuration, like it doesn't really bother me that it has a mahogany top. I'm going to say it right now, right, very quick. I am not a hog top kind of guy. I really do prefer the maple. Like I will go the extra mile just to get the maple top, but really nice. Let's move on to the next guitar. The SCCE24 Standard Stoptail Satin. Okay, I'm gonna say that I love the addition of the stoptail, especially because I want to say that, especially because if you wanna drop tune your guitar on the fly, that's the best way to do it when you have like a stoptail like that. And this is not a cheap stoptail. You see, I can definitely tell that it has like the little brass inserts, just like the core version of that same stoptail. And I wouldn't say that they used 0 grain filler in this guitar. Look how freaking exaggerated the textures are. But you know, it's got its own charm as well. Pretty nice. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, but look, before I go any further, lampshade knobs on the, I want to say maybe the cheapest PRS SE. That in my opinion is a win. And again, I find myself saying the same things on most videos that I do with PRS, but is it me or this hardware is all rusty? I mean, it's not like it looks bad, but it's like, because in my head, I can't stop thinking, is it something in the room? Is it like reality that the hardware is actually like rusty? Because I don't feel like PRS would have done that, you know, taking pictures of rusty hardware. What do you think about that, my friend? Let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things I would like to do on YouTube. And enjoy this little bossa nova, my friend. I hope your day keeps getting better and better and better. Right, let's keep watching guitars. Sim! Yeah, pretty sweet. So yeah, I wonder what the problem is with that, but whatever, let's move on to the next picture. Yeah, I mean, it still has a little tiny belly carve. I want to say that this is maybe the flattest of the PRS lineup, but it's got a little bit of belly curve over there. The frets again look pretty nice from these pictures. We'll see another one a little bit closer. I love the fact that they're keeping the acrylic birds, not just the white plain ones, the boring ones. Again, look. Guys, please tell me, am I crazy? Is this a rusty? Are those pickups like dirty? I don't know. It kind of like messes me up because PRS is so good in quality control that this is like, at least if I was working in the factory, I would not let this pass. I mean, that's okay for me to do like in my room in like 15 minutes, a little video or whatever, you know what I mean? But if you're dropping a brand new guitar that is going to be the face of your brand, I don't know. I wonder if I'm just going nuts. I don't know. I wonder if it's just my imagination, if it's something in the room, or if these are actually dirty. Beautiful lampshade knobs. Looks great. That big screw over here looks fire too. There are the cute little birds. Look at them. Wow, fretboard looks pretty nice. Even you can see how they went to like round the fretboard a little bit too, not just the frets. That's pretty sweet. That just tells me that the polisher just goes straight all over the neck, and that's how they got him to pilot. That just tells me that the polisher went all over the neck, and that's how they got these edges. Again, I'm going to tell you, just by eye inspection, those are like maybe 3.5, maybe 4 in the Philip McKnight suck test. We'll have to see when he does it. Which I want to say that if you saw my Clio episode, I nailed it when I said 3.5, and then I checked the episode that Philip McKnight did, and it was a 3.5. Yeah, I mean, you can see these things, right? Sick. I mean, I love this guitar. It's looking great. And now the specs that we have is the PRS top tail with brass inserts. I really like that detail. The brass inserts to me are such a nice touch. So whatever it is, you have to keep the guitar in the tuning that it was shipped, because this part was made to work with that, which is kind of crazy if you ask me. And then of course we have the PRS tuners, but in this case, we have the wingtip tuners, the updated PRS tuners. That's kind of crazy that they're putting them in all the PRS SE guitars as well. Pretty sweet. Okay, and then of course 8515S. Then we have 6 different sounds and a 3-position switch with of course like coil taps. And finally, my favorite part, the video. Let's check the different colors. This charcoal looks like as bare wood as it could be. It's got like this like 70s walnutty, earthy kind of undertone. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Ice blue metallic. Such a stunning guitar. I mean, every time I see a metallic color, it just looks better to me. And if you have a inexpensive guitar, so to speak, I think like a great way to just like zhuzh it up is by having like a nice paint job like this. Very sweet, like sparkle, metallic, anything like that that can make it stand out. Ooh, metallic gold. Nice. And I want to say that I'm enjoying this kind of gold because it's like very bright yellow. Not so much so like those like dull reddish kind of looking golds, which, you know, they're cool in their own right. But in my head, when I think about gold, you know, everything that I own that is gold is like bright yellow, you know, except when it's dirty. But yeah, I mean, very cool gold. I always say that it's a very hard color to nail. And then the classic vintage cherry. I don't know, my friend, which one would be your favorite? Charcoal, ice blue metallic, metallic gold, or the vintage cherry? I'll leave it up to you. Let's go check the next guitar. Ooh, wait. It's not one guitar. I guess they updated the construction in all the SE semi-hollow guitars. Great. Let's start by checking the standard because it's the cheapest. Ooh, nice. They have it with double binding and with the 50 NLT pickups. Now you see, this is the difference of... Ooh, nice. Double binding, the 58 LTS pickups. Right off the bat, I want to say that this looks a little bit upscaled. This is definitely going to be more expensive. Look at binding everywhere. And with the dog hair kind of like paint job, it's pretty sweet. It's looking pretty sweet for like a semi-hollow. Very nice. And this bridge, it's like a combination of like a wraparound stop tail, but you have saddles still that you can intonate. Again, like we were saying in the other one, that's what that one was missing. It doesn't have the saddles that you can intonate your guitar for the different tunings that you might be able to use. Nice. This is looking great. Those frets are shiny. Beautiful lampshade knobs. Everything is looking good on this one. Beautiful, 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 beautiful headstock. They put binding all through that guitar. Again, the wingtip tuner is really nice looking. Oh, that's a gut punch. There's no other colors, but I mean, that's a nice color. I mean, if you can only choose one, I'm glad that at least it's this. Now let's check the SE Hollow. What about the SE Hollowbody standard piezo? Okay, pretty much the same thing, right? Now we just have all the electronics are different. Different bridge, of course, too. But overall, it looks pretty much the same. I never really paid attention to the semi-hollow collection in the PRS guitars, but look, this is pretty sick. I love the double binding. That is definitely a selling point. Would they have any more colors in this one with the piezo? Quack, 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 quack. Nope. Top for colors and flavors, we have the SE Hollowbody 2 piezo. Let's check it out, and boom, right out of the bat, the thing that I can notice is the abalone birds. Pretty sweet. And you can see the piezo there. Okay, I see you with that maple top. Looking sexy. Again, double binding. Look at that thing. Yes. And it looks like it's proper semi-hollow. Wow. I don't know. The abalone birds don't really look good to me if they don't have like that white outline. They just get lost in the... And to me, they get lost in both maple and rosewood fretboards. Yeah. And look how pretty this piece is. But then this one is like all chopped up. And this one is like... it's not even getting started. But it's really cool. I know that these are the most expensive. Let's see if they have different colors. Ooh, we have 3 different colors. Right now, we're looking at the Orange Tiger Smoke Burst. Pretty nice. It's like a orangier, kind of like vintage color. Pretty sweet. Oh, Peacock Blue Smoke Burst. This color looks regal. Ooh, and in combination with like the rosewoody. Ooh, and in combination with like the rosewood headstock cover. It's looking pretty sweet. And then of course our classic vintage sunburst. I'm a sucker for this color. To me, every single guitar in the PRS lineup that I see in this color looks good to me. Every single one. It doesn't matter if it's cheap, if it's expensive, they always look good. Very, very sweet. Which one is your favorite, my friend? The Orange Tiger, the Peacock Blue, or the Vintage Sunburst? Let me know in the comment section. But my friend, this has been long enough. Let's go get a few conclusions. Alright, my friends, so there you have it. The PRS SE collection updating 3 models and doing, I think, what's considered, in my opinion, right, because they gave you a very expensive guitar that a lot of people are not going to be able to afford, but then they also updated the cheapest of their guitars, because that CE satin is, I think, $499 maybe, and that is a great price for a guitar. I'm glad to see metallic colors because I feel like that's a great way to just like pump up a little guitar that looks good to make it look great. And the SE semi-hollows are looking fire, but I already know that those are maybe $1,600, $1,700, $1,800. I don't even know. I mean, probably Jorge put it right there. But my friend, that's been great. But my friend, I think that's cool. But my friend, I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below this. But my friend, this has been a long enough video, and if you stayed with me till the very end, please write another one in the comment section down below so that I know that you're a real one and that you stayed till the very end. And of course, make sure that you drop your comments and tell me anything that you think about these new guitars from PRS. And while you're there, my friend, remember to like, subscribe, and if you can financially support me, smash that super thanks button. I thank you so much. And if you have some more time to watch another video, go watch this one right here and I'll be waiting for you right there, my friend. All right, thank you so much. See you soon.